Wow, I really got this messed up this time. It's not doing nothing. Well, the live stream's working, but can I see it? Not a chance. Think it'd be easy. G'day, Container Man. How are you? I'm Mr. John Dilly. Hey, there it is. Now I got the laptop up and working, but I'm not sure about this live stream thing. I set you. See you. Oh, well, that's good. I see me too. Well, I see me on that screen. I don't see me on this screen. I don't know. Maybe I got to like delete everything off my laptop, which is basically nothing anyway, and start over. Huh, whatever. That's all right. Michael, how are you? And I can never understand this. Why? It's the video on my laptop that just won't keep up for some reason. It drops the live stream all the time and just freezes the picture. But that's why I go on a couple minutes early, get out all the bugs and stuff like that. I can still read all the chat. NS Muddler Tim, hey, how are you, sir? Are you going to be posting any videos of your trip to Toyman's? Because I am really looking forward to that. Your camera on your gondola car that you got going around there, that's really cool. I like that a lot. Good track view. Almost like an engineer. So, who else we got here? We got Trains for Brains. We got NS Modeler Tim, Nate Jackson, Martin. How are you? Indian Head Valley Railroad. Can anybody see me? I don't know. Maybe go up a little bit. Hey, that's a little bit better. Now I'm not shrugged all down. Bruce Duro, how are you, sir? North American Trains. And Mr. Ralph Greenwood. And Tip, you're cutting off your head. Yeah, we can show that. Why not? David Atkins, JVANAMB. One of these, after I watch this live stream again, maybe I'll try to pronounce that a couple times. Hi, Sparky, and all can't stay long. Off to another Christmas run on the Kamloops Heritage Railway. That is awesome. That last video you showed of you getting on there and riding the train, that's cool. I wish we had something like that. So we got that CP holiday train, but you got to book in advance, and only special guests are allowed on it and things like that. So I don't know. I'm hoping maybe by mid-June or July I can contact them and say, hey, my name's Sparky, and I've got a YouTube channel, and I'd like to go on your train. See what they say. I don't know. Might work. BNSF 6951. G'day, Mr. Vinster. How are you doing? I hope you got some of my text messages I sent you. And Ralph Greenwood. G'day. EJ and E. Jeff. Redbird Tony. How are you, sir? Nancy Jones, and I'm probably going to start repeating things very shortly, but hey, whatever. That's how we all get our names spent? I don't know. Someone's got to say something. So, big thing today that I want to talk about is the Christmas. Got to get into the Christmas spirit, I guess. And it's kind of hard to do in Southwest Ontario because we have, now I'm not cutting off my head, I'm cutting off my body. There we go. I'm a little better. But no snow. I'm not used to this. Southwestern Ontario is usually blanketed in about 2 feet of snow around Christmas time, and it's cold and windy, and the only thing that's really Christmassy around here right now is tomorrow's my last day of work. Then I got 2 weeks off. I got to think of something to do. So, Wilmer, be careful. I might be at your place in the next 2 weeks, just knocking on your door. So put the 9mm away and put the dog to bed. Just saying. Don't see myself going that far away, but you never know. Joel Karma, how are you? Hi, Roy. Hi, Vinny. Hi, Ron. Hi, Roy. Hi, Sparky. Hi, BNSF N Scale. How are you? Digger Evans. G'day, sir. You think I would put my camera on top of my laptop so I'm looking that way. And that's the one thing I can't. My laptop's got a camera on it. It's built right into the screen. I don't even know how to turn it on. I've looked at the computer. I've looked at the settings. I've looked at everything. There is nothing that says camera. So I don't get it. So I am just, me and computers, we don't get along whatsoever. What do you know? Lionel Train, how are you? And who else we got? We got GRE 2057. He's got a little blue wrench beside him. That's kind of cool. Keep everybody in line. Naughty or nice. That's the whole thing for tonight. Watch out. Who's naughty or nice? Only the nice people get on the guest list. Joe G, how are you, sir? You sent me a text earlier saying you were working tonight. Hopefully you don't have to do anything except clean the fire truck. That'd be good. Gooseland Railroad, Zup. And I don't get along with computers either. Well, Wilmer, every once in a while, I think I'm starting to get along with them. They start working and doing what I say to do, and then the next time I hit the button, it's like this thing. I can go on this right now, and I can change the scene, and then I've noticed it starts flashing, and the computer comes up and says, too much CPU usage. You might experience interruptions. Really? Didn't notice. So I got to try to figure that out too. How to get less CPU usage. I think I got to down the bit size or whatever it's called of the actual camera. Take it from 1080p to like 680 or whatever it's called. So, but who knows? John, how are you, sir? And Kevin Joyner. Stu Structures, hey, how are you? Can't stay, but wanted to stop in and say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Well, that is the name of the show tonight. Happy holidays. It's kind of the way we gotta say it, right? Happy holidays to be politically correct. You can't say Merry Christmas anymore because some people aren't religious. I don't get it. If you don't like it, don't say it. Personally, Merry Christmas, you guys. Happy New Year. And I guess the only message I got for all you guys in here, 45 people, biggest message I got for you this year is if you're going to drink, don't drive. Get somebody else to do it. All arrive home safe. Have a great holiday season. And spend it with your families. And watch a bit of YouTube. Why not? I'm sure a lot of people are going to be posting some videos after Christmas about some of the stuff that they got. Some of the stuff that they wanted and didn't get. But who knows? But there you go. Last week I had a couple super chats, so I just want to shout those guys out. I got one from Mr. John Dilly. Look at that. You push the button, it goes off. And we got one from Mr. Containerman68. Oh, that was a quiet one. Oh, a little better. And Mr. Ron Piskel, who sent me a message earlier today saying he's a little under the weather and he will not be joining us tonight because he had to go to bed and get some sleep because he just wants to get rid of this illness. So, Hot Rod Rodney 25 JNWHO series, which I'm pretty sure he's here tonight. At least I think I saw him in here. If not, keep an eye out for him. New to my channel. I think I just subscribed to him a little while ago. So, and Warwick Road, all the way from over the pond. I can turn it down. This is kind of cool. I got a new one of these coming. So, I'm going to have two of these. Think this is loud now? Oh, you wait until I got two of them. So, a lot of those guys are in the chat tonight. Check them out. Uncle Dawson's Little Mainline. Nice name. I like that one. Scrumptious, are you here? I haven't seen him yet. SMT, Mainline. Damn, sorry to hear that, John. What happened, John? Okay, except for the back, which is hurting again. Oh. Well, I hope you rest up and get a little bit better. I know all about back problems. I went to a chiropractor a couple of years ago. I still go every once in a while, but not all the time. And he takes my x-ray and all that stuff. He comes back out and says, wow, you're 1 in a million. I'm like, what's that mean? You've got an extra, what is it, number 5 vertebrae. And I'm like, what? What do you mean extra? He's like, you're 1 in a million. You've got an extra one. All right, whatever. So your back's always going to be screwed up. I'm like, thanks. Hence why I do this a lot. Always doing that. I don't know. Maybe I think I'm just too tall or something. So Mr. John Dilly, I saw. Thank you, sir. Just gotta go louder for that. There's Mr. John Dilly, guys. Click on his channel if you're not subscribed to him yet and check him out. He's got some pretty cool videos and he knows how to make a coal load for coal hoppers with real coal. That's awesome. So I am not sure if Mr. Creative Rails is in here yet tonight. I watched his live stream last night on Track Tuesday. That was a really good show. He put that one together really well. Him and I got to get together so maybe he can teach me how to use the computer too, because he clicks buttons, things come up on the screen, music in the background. Yeah, I don't have any of that kind of stuff. I got a little buzzer. That's it. So, but Mr. Creative Rails, I had my contest for the shout out for the Wednesday night live stream. Lots of videos came in, and that was the awesome part. But I asked everybody last week or 2 weeks ago in the live stream, if you put in or submitted a video for that, you can vote. And I gave people my email address, Mr. Container Man, extra loud for Jack, because Jack's here, is he? Mr. Container Man 68. And Merry Christmas, sir. Thank you very much. So back to the contest. If you were a moderator of mine, I said you could vote. If you submitted a video, you could vote. I had 11 people send me an email. 3 people voted for Boxcar Benny. So, sir, last night you thought I was kind of kidding. Tonight, here you are. Congratulations. Creative Rails, you have won the second prize, the shout-out contest, the viewer's choice, whatever you want to call it. But you get the second train set, HO scale, starter set. Last night on your live stream, you said, oh, I've got a bit of a layout going. Next year, I'll show everybody. Well, this comes with track, so you can actually put some track down and actually have a layout. So there you go. Congratulations, sir. Somehow you and I will get together, and I'll get that to you. So back over to the chat, we've got RDNT. Happy birthday, Wilmer. And that, I think maybe I was the first one that got in this morning. That was 6 o'clock this morning. I sent him a message saying, happy birthday. Can I donate a penny? You can donate anything you want. Crush those finals, Pedro. So yeah, get those over and done with. My niece is going through the same thing. I think she's got one left to do. So thumbs up, people. Hey, I think I can do that this time too because I'm actually signed on. Signed in as me. Yay, 19 of them. So contest winner, done. Like I said, I had the 11 votes come in. 3 of them were for him, and all the other ones were just single votes for other people, which is kind of cool, you know. So if there's contests like that where it's to put out a video, go for it. Try it. Why not? Pretty cool. Now, the one video that I do have out lately too is to Steamtown, and I keep leaning so far back nobody can see me. So I'm just going to touch up on the Steamtown thing. This is May 18th, 2019 that we're doing it. Roy Smith is collaborating with me on this, and a few other people, obviously. But him and I are talking what we're planning. Oh boy, need a drink. No ice today. Uh-oh. Ugh. Warm water is good for you. What we're trying to get collaborated together is meeting at Steamtown when it first opens, or maybe a half hour before it first opens. We can all get together, do group pictures, group videos, talk, meet each other, do the old handshake thing. I'll go in, we're going to do the Steamtown thing. And I am spending the night, Friday night and Saturday night in Scranton. I'm not quite sure where I'm staying yet, but we're getting there. We got to have a pool. We have a 10-year-old, so place has to have a pool. That part we got. So Steamtown is going to be during the day. We're going to go, I think, about 5 o'clock. We're all going to, hopefully, anybody that wants to join us. Roy and myself. I think Ron Piskel's also going to be part of this. And we're all going to go find a restaurant, take it over, have some dinner, maybe hour, hour and a half. And then what we're trying to get is a model train layout club, per se. And we want to get them to open up their doors that evening. Now, they're not normally open to the public. And we've got Jason from JP's Videos. He's going to try to help us out. He knows a couple people that are in the club. It's only 10 minutes from Steamtown. So hopefully that evening, and it's starting to sound pretty promising, that we can all go over and check out this club. Take some videos there, meet the people that run the club, check out what a club's all about. Personally, I've only been to one other one, and the people in the club around me are very, well, let's just say when they're running their trains, they have this big booth up top, and that's where they sit. They open it up to public once a weekend, and they sit up there and they run the trains. You can walk around the layout, you can look at everything, don't touch nothing, because there's two people down there going, hey, can you not touch that, please? And the rest of them all sit up top, running the trains, not dealing with the public. I won't say what it is. So, but anyway, this place that we're planning on going sounds a lot better than that. Very down to earth. People are very receptive. And once we said that we had a big group, and we are hoping that a few people spend the night, Saturday night, and maybe go to Horseshoe Curve with me on Sunday. But hopefully everybody gets together and we'll all go out for dinner, and like I said, we'll go check out this club too. So spend a couple hours there, and then after that, yeah, Bob's your uncle. Go to bed. Probably it's going to be a very eventful day. Let's put it that way with Steamtown. I'm trying to get into a couple things at Steamtown that require permits. So if you're thinking about coming and you've checked out some videos and you see some stuff out there that you'd like to see, but you notice it's got a little bar or something on it that says do not climb on it, let me know if you want to actually look at it. I think I have 3 permits coming that I can try to fill out. So if it's something feasible and you want to see it, I'll throw a permit in there for it, and hopefully we get it open. Ron Piskel was hoping that I can get I think it's the Reading Railroad F units that are out in the parking lot opened up. And I do believe they do that. So that's going to be one of my permits anyway. For other people that were hoping, and I was one of them, hoping to get into the big boy, we can't. Apparently, and if you have any age behind you at all, you would know this, there is too much asbestos in the cab. Surprise, because everything back in the day was made with asbestos back then. So until they get that all cleaned up, we can't get into the cab of the big boy. So boo-hoo. I was really hoping so. Jacob J., how are you, sir? Cheryl Crow, nice to see you here. And we got Gary Nugget. How are you? So that's kind of the Steamtown thing. Like I said, I'm going down Friday night, Saturday night. So that's the 2 nights that I'm going to stay there. Horseshoe Curve is on Sunday. I'm hopefully leaving in between 9 and 10 in the morning to go to Horseshoe Curve. I have heard that it's about 3 hours away from Steamtown. But like I said, it's a dream of mine. I'm going. This is the time. This time I am going. So check out that sign-up video I have on my channel. If you are planning on coming to Steamtown, sign your name into that so I know. I'd like to get a finalized list off to the director of Steamtown. I've been in contact with her. And the more people I can get there, the better it's going to be for us. So, but if you are coming, throw up a video that says you are coming, what you're hoping to see, accomplish, who you want to meet, whatever. But toss up a video on your channel that says you're going to Steamtown May 18th, 2019. Let me know, and I'll put it in on my, what do I got going here? I've got a playlist going for the Steamtown. So I will add you guys to the Steamtown playlist on my channel. Hastings BNSF N-Scale Modeler. Sounds like a great plan and a very good time. Well, I hope so. Last year I had like 9 YouTubers show up, 11 people, and then, of course, me and my family. We're already over 40. If you guys want to check out that video I was talking about, the sign-up video for Steamtown, well over 40 people have signed up for it already. So I think it's going to be awesome. So like I said, make a video up, throw it out there, let me know, and I'll add it to my channel. and the playlist, and that'll be cool. So I wish I could make it. Well, I'm going to hopefully make it, but yeah, I kind of wish everybody would make it. I know it's going to be geographically impossible for a few people. So there's the old planes, trains, and automobiles, and of course now there's boats too, right? So Ron Brights, how are you? Have to go pick up my oldest boy. Catch the replay. Well, thank you, sir. I am just about to get into the Christmas stuff. So I still haven't been looking at the chat too much. We do have the super chat thing that I can hit. I see those go by every once in a while. NNW475, hello, how are you? And John. But I'm going to show a couple things that I've got going on for Christmas that I've ordered this year. And I want to know in the chat later on what you guys are doing for Christmas or what your traditions were. I never had the Christmas train around the tree or nothing like that. So maybe I can get that started later on. But like I said, some of the things I'm getting started, and I'm going to move you guys down just a little bit so you're more looking at this stuff than you are me. Woohoo! There we go. Now, this stuff is all from the Brantford Exchange in Canada. I'm pretty sure you guys got this in the United States, but you have different products down there than we do. I played this last week on the live stream at the beginning, but you just push this button on the top. Push it once and it'll play.
The night before Christmas.
And it talks to you.
'Twas the night
How
before
cool is that?
Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama, in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap.
Did I just say brains?
When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter.
So one of these days I'll actually play that right through because it plays the full story. Not just the full first verse is what I thought it would do. So, but as you guys can see, and I'm going to grab something behind me here. I don't have one sitting here, but I've got an HO scale stock car, and it's an older one. But you can see the size difference. Now, the stuff you get from the Brantford Exchange, I believe, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, isn't this ON30? It runs on HO scale track, but it's bigger. The wheels are bigger. Everything's on it bigger. As you can see, like, wow, wheels are a lot bigger, right? But it's the same gauge as HO scale. So I think that's ON30. So that's my one Christmas car that I got. And I thought, okay, well, that's kind of cool. One Christmas car's whatever. Can't really do much with that, but it will run on my layout. So we got that one. Then I got looking through the Brantford Exchange more. G'day, Daniel. And g'day, Roy. How are you? And who do we got? Roy Smith is in. Hi, Sparky. Hi, everyone. And we got Phil Cash. G'day, sir. New Junction. How are you doing, sir? Joel Carm. JNWHO series. I did a little bit of a shout out for you earlier, sir. So there he is, guys. JNWHO series. Click on his name, or to the right of his name is 3 little buttons. Click on those and you can check out his channel. Tommy's Trains. Mr. Toyman, how are you doing, sir? I saw you in earlier and didn't say your name, sorry. So, another car that I got for Christmas, and this is part of a set that I'm about to show you guys. It's not complete, though. The one thing with the Brantford Exchange when you guys order stuff from them is they come with payments, I guess. So like $50, we'll say, gets your first payment, and they send you the first thing, and then another 2 months later, they send you another car because they take out another $50 payment. And that's how these work. So I guess if you want a train set for next year, you should order it in January. But this is another car that came with the one set. And with this car came track. And it's like Bachmann Easy Track, but it's made by Lifelike. I've Honest to God, it says Lifelike on the bottom. I thought Lifelike was out of business. So this one comes, and it's a really cool looking gondola. Little reindeer on the side, some wreaths. But we got ourselves the snowman. See, they roll really good too. We got Rudolph and his little girlfriend. I forget her name. It's been so long since I've actually watched these things. Little toy doll. Maybe it'll come in focus better. Who knows? We got the Jack in the Box. Mr. John Dilly saying Merry Christmas to everybody. And we'll see you later on, sir. Oh, what that looks like behind the car. Light up the Christmas tree. Woohoo! Love it. Thank you, sir. And we will see you on the replay. And it also comes with a pretty big, and this thing's heavy. So that's solid. I'm thinking it's like a rubbery, it's a very hard plastic, but right? Nice detail on it. All this stuff is hand painted. So that's one of the good things about doing the Brantford Exchange. They're collectibles. They're all limited editions. They all come with a certificate of authenticity. And then, of course, the gondola itself. Again, like I said, it's got the bigger wheels. So I'm not sure if anybody said this was ON30 or if I was wrong. Bobs, how are you, sir? And ALB 4988. Hello, thanks for joining us. And then we see Eric in there from IMRROcom. I kind of like this thing. Now, it's very light, so it's not a speed runner, that's for sure. The painting on it's very nice. Little bit of under detail, but not a lot. But I like the brake wheel. Sticking way up. And all this stuff fits inside. So like I said, that comes with a set. It gets a locomotive, a tender, a gondola, and a caboose. Now the caboose is the only thing I'm missing. Haven't got that yet. But there is a locomotive in the tender. Hot Rod Rodney, how are you, sir? And I gave you a bit of a shout out earlier too for the super chat last week. Thank you very much, sir. So we're going to take this out of the box nice and carefully. We got the tender. And we've got the locomotive. I love the detail on this thing. I'll try to show you guys as much as I can. And it comes with two flags. I'm not sure where they're going to fit. So I'll have to look at that. Who knows? Maybe you guys can help me out. You'll see it. So the locomotive. Like, this is to be something I like about this scale or this size. It's just the detail on it is awesome. So there's the front of it. Give you a little bit of a side shot, maybe. Like I said, this is all Brantford Exchange. So they're not toys. They are collectibles for sure. So you wouldn't want to be giving these away to like anybody under 10 or anything, because they probably wouldn't last very long. And this is part of the Rudolph collection. Wish it would focus a little bit more, but doing the best we can with what we got. Now, the video is just not going to show you guys the awesome detail that's on that. Back's pretty plain, mind you, but I guess you wouldn't see that when it's running around the layout. I myself really like the front view. The cow catcher on the front of that is just amazing, I think. And then you got the brass detail up here for the railings. Does that front truck move? Oh, it does so. Oh, there's a piece of foam in there. That's why. All right, take out the foam. Look what we got. So the front truck moves. Of course it does, just like HO scale. Very, very nice, I think. I can't wait. Now, like I said earlier, I have never had a Christmas train. I've never had something that goes around the layout. Mr. Barnabas Junction, how are you? Creative Rails, Gaffa Haynes. Creative Rails, there you are, sir. Did you see what you won? Mr. Creative Rails. I said it a little bit earlier, so you're going to have to go back on the replay, I guess. Get rid of that because you didn't win that. But there you go. BNSF, beginner set. All yours, buddy, for winning the viewer's choice. Now, the cars you get might not be the same as the ones that are in here because I like 2 of these cars. So I might just swap them out for other lifelike type cars with plastic wheels. Nobody heard that, right? So, ha! Now, the tenor that comes with this, kind of plain, but very, like I said, it's just, they're not toys, they're collector items. So, listen, maybe next year I'm going to have this actually running around the layout. It says Rudolph on the side of it again. Very primitive way of coupling the 2 of them. It's got the little hook. The coal load is actually really nice in this. Not sure why it's got little bars on the top there. Might be where the flags go. Have to look with my glasses on. But this goes right in there. Of course, it's not going to match up here. Goes in there and kada-boom. There you go. So, like I said, I think it is HON 30. So see if I can get this kind of in there. I'm not sure if I'm done this yet or not. I kind of like the way this turned out. But still thinking maybe a couple trees or shrubs or something in there. Trying to do this, not looking at it. This might be a little difficult, but yeah, this is hard to do when you're looking at a camera to do it. So hold on. Oh, don't do that. Creepers, creepers. Had a sparky moment. Still can't really see it. See, maybe I got to go O scale. Maybe that's what my problem is. I got to go big or go home. There, maybe that's like that. And we got that. Can't see a thing. So really, I should wear my glasses for this kind of stuff. How's that look? Besides the fact that it's kind of sort of off the track. And then we'll put that up here, that over there. Instead if I have my glasses on, this would be a lot easier. I think it's got Katie couplers on it, though. That's a really cool part. I'll bring her back so you guys can all see it. See? That's not a bad little diorama right there, I'm telling you. Put a couple plants on there. I think that's going to look awesome. I'm kind of proud of myself. Give myself a pat on the back after the live stream, I guess. There we go. Kind of cool. So, I'm dropping that on the floor. Because we're going to try. There we go. Get that set up back there again. Stay. Don't go anywhere. Whoo. So that's pretty much what I got for my Christmas But like I said, it's not going to be this year that I do anything for Christmas with trains. Still working on my layout. And like I said, that stuff came with lifelike track. Just like Bachmann track, that instead of sticking together this way, they got little nips that go like this, and these little nips go like that, and they go doink like that. And that's how they kind of join together. So I'm interested to see how that's going to work out. The one thing I don't understand about all those companies is Bachmann and Cato and like all these easy tracks that you get, but none of them are compatible with each other. So you either buy their stuff or you throw it in the garbage afterwards. Don't get it. So, but it should be pretty cool to get that. I think I've got a couple of those sets coming, not the Rudolph ones. I ordered one for the wife, actually. It's about the Canadian Mint and Queen Elizabeth's birthday. I got one of those coming, but that's a lot later, I guess. So then looking forward to it. And every year they come out with a different car for Christmas. So this year was this one. And like I said, push the button and it talked. So now I'm going to sit there and I want to look at the chat and I want to know, like I said, what's the traditions that you guys had? Did you have the trains running around the tree all the time when you were growing up? And you, that's how you came to know Christmas? Are you doing it now? Do you change things on your layout like Nancy Jones does? She's made a whole Christmas scene on her layout, put the snow and the cotton down. Looks fabulous. What are you guys doing for model trains and Christmas? So I'm going to move up a little bit so I can actually start reading some of this chat. Hate is a strong word. Yeah, don't use hate. Dislike's pretty good, though. So we got the Crooked River and Eastern Railroad. Hi, how are you, sir? And Container Man, Gary Nugget, OK34, coming into Kansas on Kansas City 11 or 1. Time for my glasses. Holy cow, I'm going to read the chat and I can't see it anyway. Hey, there they are. Crooked River and Eastern Railroad. Last year, I did a Christmas scene on an unfinished area of my layout. Not this year, though. So why not this year? Well, never mind. I know why not this year. You're going from scale to scale. So no train around the tree for me. That was David Atkins. I can't do anything. My dog will think it's a chew toy. That's BNSF 1982. And yeah, I can see that too. My cat would probably be like that. And I've said it a bit before. Touch of the brush model weathering, Badooey. I used to put up an O-scale Christmas layout for the kids at my church. They had a ball. Lots of folks went to the train after seeing the layout. That would be cool. Gaffa Haynes. No, I have plans, but nothing concrete for trains at Xmas. Daughter getting an HO Lego train set, though. That's kind of cool. And Lego trains are really getting really big at the train shows. Like the bigger train shows you go to, there's always, I think, a couple layouts that are all Lego. So that looks awesome. Biggest thing I'm doing is my Bachmann Dome car, which I'm modifying into Amtrak's Great Dome car. And that's Troublemaker 12. Indian Head Valley Railroad. No train around the tree. If they ask, I will take them to the train room. There you go. Tinkering Geek. Until this year, I had a Lego Harry Potter train. I put that around the tree, decided not to this year. With a new dog and a 7-month-old. And that seems to be the thing there, right? And we've got Roy, a Lionel train around the tree when I was 10. And his dad built 4x8 layout for the trains. And a lot of us started out that way, right? 4x8 layouts, sheet. Like, I know that's how my dad started out, was the 4x8 and trains running in an oval and put a few trees down and some buildings. And okay, moderators, we can get rid of that one, right? Don't even have to warn that one. Okay, 4-year-old daughter saw one at the last big train show. And that's it. Like, he's got the kids, take them to the train shows. They're just going to go, whoa, that's cool. Thank you, Barnabas. That's cool. You can actually give him the boot right out of here. So Don't need stuff like that. As soon as I put my glasses on, I don't know. I think I look pretty sexy. Anyway, Hastings BNSF N-scale modeler. My folks put up a battery-powered Christmas tree for years. Have not followed the tradition, but working on changing this. Now, Hastings, where would you get something like that? Or would you keep it battery-powered, or can you go to like DC or DCC? Like the ones I've got here from the Brantford Exchange, they're just DC. So I can get those, plug them in, let them go around the layout a few times. Be nice if the light works on that too. I'm going to have to check that out. So Mike Thomas, how are you, sir? Troublemaker 12, how is everyone tonight? I am doing pretty good, actually. Not too bad. JG Mods, hey Kevin. My first Lionel was a 4x4 that Dad put around the tree when I was 5 or 6 years old. Still have it, and it still runs well. Really crooked? Now that would be a really cool video to throw up there and post. So, Dave Piper, Lionel train under the tree with Christmas Village. Sweet. And that's another thing I've been looking at too, is like you can get the Christmas Village stuff, and some of that's from the Brantford Exchange too, or I guess there's other collection companies and stuff that you can get, but it's almost HO scale, so kind of fits right in. It's kind of like the stuff Nancy Jones has. So if she's still here, she can let us know what the collection is that she's got for the buildings and stuff. But I want my wife to put a train around the nativity scene, but she says trains don't exist 2,000 years ago. Got to use your imaginations, though. That's what trains are all about. I received a Toys R Us HO train set and a drum set for my first Christmas. Now I make a living doing both, music and trains. See, you hook the kids early. Even if they don't really get hooked into them hook, line, and sinker, 10 to 15, 16, 18, they get that stuck in the back of their head that they had trains, and they always come back to it. I came back to it. It took me until I was 38, 40 years old to actually get back into the train layout and everything else, but I did it. Always stuck in my head that I liked trains and loved them. So over the years, I have had setups. However, yesterday, the entire family rode the trains at Disney Paris. And Friday, we will take the Orient Express to Northern Italy, Christmas Eve in vacation. Awesome. That was JVANAMB. Like I said, I'll try to pronounce that off air. But, man, I hope you got video of that. That would be really nice to see. Wasn't there a murder on the Orient Express? Now, Mike, come on. Keep it Christmas. And we got Ken Batten. Bought an N. Thomas and carriages for the grandkids to run on my layout. Only if they're good. A little bit of bribery doesn't hurt, right? So, may I plug the, yes, sir, Jason, you can plug away, sir. YouTube group. And that's the Model Railroad YouTube community group. So, yeah, go ahead, Jason, throw that up there. If anybody's on Facebook and you want to meet a lot of, they got over 2,000 members on that club that he just put up there right now. So, join that and become part of a really cool community there too. I'm planning on getting 844. That'd be nice. That's going to be one question I might throw out there in the early part of next year is who's going to go down and see the big boy when they release it, get it out running on the tracks again. By all the hype of what's going on, I am staying far away from that. There's going to be so many people there, you're probably not even going to be able to see it for like 2 miles. Going to have to watch videos anyway. Northern Ohio Rail Action. It's a great group too. Yes, sir, it is. I enjoy it. Kiwi British Rail. How are you, sir? Hi, Sparky. Got some switches and stuff from Midwest Model Railroad. So you got videos coming out soon of you building your layout. Remember, all requests to join must answer the 3 required questions. And they're very easy questions. What scale do you model? Are you on YouTube? And how did you hear about the group? So feel free to say, I heard it on Sparky's live stream. They'll accept that. Or you can say, I heard it from Barnabas Junction, which is Jason. They'll accept that too. Mr. Ralph Greenwood, how are you, sir? So, guys, being in the bit of the Christmas spirit, and I'm not quite sure how I want to go about doing this, but I've had my flood, and this community really gathered behind me. And my last few months have not been the greatest. And again, this community really rallied behind me. So I'm hoping, a lot of people have not seen Ron Perry on YouTube very much lately. And the other day he posted a video. I'm sure a few of you guys did see it. Vinny, if you did get my text messages, you could start posting that right now. His channel. And it's just another scale modeler. And he needs a bit of help. I'm going to run his video. And that's how I'm going to end my stream tonight, is running his video. He's got a PayPal. And Vinny's going to post that a few times. Thank you, Vinny. You can throw that up there. Like I said, I'm just going to run the video and let it go from there. Christmas is all about family, community, and giving. And it really warms my heart to give. So, like I said, the community's helped me out quite a bit. And I went down and I saw Ron Perry last weekend, and I spent a bit of time with him. For right now, I'm not going to say what has happened with him. Like I said, I'm just going to run his video to end my live stream. Hopefully it works. If it don't, then I'm going to look like a real doofus. But like I said, Vinny's posted his PayPal link up there. Watch the video, and if you guys can, find it in your hearts. And $5-10 helps out this guy immensely. He needs some work done on his car. I know that much. He's running untagged right now, but I didn't say that just in case there's a Mr. Police Officer watching. So, guys, like I said, I'm going to see if I can pop over to that and leave it on that.
The mother-in-law and father-in-law were going to get us a house. We were going to pay for the entire house. They weren't going to give us a house. But once we got in there, it all turned to crap. And now all my models and all my stuff are at that house. I'm living in a furnished room at the moment. Car's about to, it's really starting to fuck up. And I started working about a month and a half ago, but you know, I'm paying for the house